Morning, welcome again to Mission Alive, where we are at the MSC Mission Office, working to keep the mission of Christ and the Church alive and functioning in the world. In the last couple of days, I spoke to you about some of our projects to overseas, mainly clean water, health, and disadvantaged youth. Today, I want to speak a little bit about some of our Australian projects, which we do. It's not a big part of our operation, but it is an important part. It is mainly directed towards our Indigenous communities in the north, where we have MSC priests and brothers, and our sisters are there. This is directed through what we call our Necessitous Circumstances Fund. One of the big ones that we do each year is we help out with Nunalinga College, which is a college training Aboriginal Indigenous people for ministry. So we help them out there on a regular basis with some of their funding. They get other funding from elsewhere. One that we had for a while was to Brother Ted Merritt, who I spoke about at one time on this webcast. Ted was a brother in the Northern Territory, many years up there, about 46 years, worked in all the Aboriginal stations, and had a great knowledge of the people. And he used to help people out with smaller amounts of money for things that they needed. And he knew the people he was working with and knew the real cases and those who were not real. And Ted's accounting for that was meticulous. He never missed a cent in accounting for those monies. Ted unfortunately died, and we miss him, and he's a great man who's gone before us. Another parish priest up there, one of our brothers, is taking up some of that in his parish and helping out some people, some of whom are refugees from places in Africa who are struggling to find their feet in Australia. And he's working with St Vincent de Paul and the parish community to help and support these people in many different ways. They are trying to find full-time work, struggling to put their children through school and to make a new start in Australia. So that's a very good work, not big money or big projects, but at his discretion to help them out where needed. And as I say, working with St Vincent de Paul and other organisations. We have also done some projects in some of the other parishes and the outstations at Wade for disadvantaged youth and some water, and various other places around the Northern Territory. We have helped out with these projects. The other thing, the big thing what we're doing at the moment through this fund is the bushfire appeal, which we started at the time when the bushfires were raging and threatening many people. And we are directing that to bushfire recovery, to families who need a little bit extra. And there has been a very good response to that, some quite generous, and a couple of very generous responses from dioceses in Papua New Guinea who have said that the mission office helped them in their difficulties, and now they want to help us. So some of that has been very generous, especially from places where there really isn't a lot of money, but people have been generous from there. We are working through Chevalier College, which is an MSc college, and we are also working in the down the south coast through the Canberra-Goulburn Archdiocese Education Office. So we're hoping that will continue to go forward for some time yet. So it's important while we help overseas that we also think of the home place and help people out there. So these also is part of our mission, and we endeavour to keep the mission alive, keep supporting people who are out in the front line, working with people to spread the good news, to build up the Christian faith, build up the faith communities. And this is where the mission is truly alive, and these people continue to work hard to further that. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you again.